Hi! Today I will review eyeliners that I have owned and used at least once. I used to use Covergirl Perfect Point Plus. It's very creamy in consistency. It's pigmented. It's kind of dark. It will smudge after a while, but it's a while, and then it lasts probably 8 hours in the day. It's not like a whole 24-hour thing, and I don't think it's waterproof. It has a smudger. It doesn't have a sharpener because it's retractable and has like a perfect point at all times supposedly, but it's not. It's more rounded than you'd think. Then I switched to Neutrogena. It has a sharpener on the end. It's very similar. It's slightly more pigmented than that one and lasts for slightly longer. Revlon has the longest lasting, the color stay, and it's really dark, but it's really hard to get off, and it also smudges. So the Almay is less pigmented. It takes a couple strokes to get on. It's not as creamy. It's a little dry, but it stays put. It's not as smudgy. So that's a good thing about it. It also comes with a sharpener, but it doesn't come with a smudger. The Avon sticks are actually really nice. They are very pigmented, they're kind of creamy, but they don't smudge as much, and it's very affordable. I think it's around like $5. It's pretty affordable. They're really nice. It doesn't come with a sharpener or sponger though, so that's a downside. I really like these ones. They're like 99 cents and they're pencils, and then you just buy like a dollar sharpener and they work. This is really nice for the waterline. I've only used it for the waterline since it's white. And it doesn't smudge obviously because it's like white. It really doesn't. It probably lasts for like 4 to 5 hours in the day. They're like 99 cents. So these are nice. Milani is one of my favorite brands. It works really well. It's very dark and pigmented, and also retractable, and the color is so pretty. That was kind of weird. I didn't draw it right. Yeah. I like them. It's very easy application. This goes on smoothly. Maybelline I do not find very, I've used this a few times, but it kind of like it's very messy. It goes everywhere. It smudges like crazy. The line is very thick. The formula is pretty creamy. It comes with a sharpener and a smudger, but I find that this is very thick, and I wouldn't purchase this again. It's also like around $5 to $6. Rimmel is one of my favorites also. It's for the waterline. The colors are very nice and shimmery and glittery, and they stay very long, especially the waterproof. It's really hard to get off at some times. But those are the drugstore brands that I own. And the ones that I have gotten and splurged a little bit on, I had gotten a Tarte one. This is very chunky. It's called the Tarte Smolder Eyes. It's very chunky. It'll like break off, but it's the creamy consistency, and the color stays on, and it's really pretty. So I would recommend this for like special occasions, but not really for like everyday use, because it's quite expensive and it kind of runs out very quickly. Smashbox's 3D kohl liner, like the Always Sharp ones, this formula is amazing, and I tried to use it. I use it like every 2 or 3 times a week or something, and it ended up breaking like 3 months in, and I couldn't sharpen it again, which made me really sad because the formula was so nice. The lines were really fine. It never smudged. It was great. So, but it was very pricey. It was like $20 for this one thing, and didn't really last because it broke. So I would recommend this if you had a very steady hand because it might break. Clinique is also one of my favorites. It's $16 for this. The consistency is very creamy. It's retractable, so you don't really need a sharpener. The color is really nice. It stays on quite a while. It's not waterproof though, but it's really good. Nice. M is really overrated. This is also $20 and retractable, but it's quite dry. The formula is very flaky, actually. Like when I put it on, I can like rub a little and then the flakes come out. It'll come off. So I actually don't recommend M's waterliner. Well, not in purple at least. The gold doesn't seem too bad, but the purple is a little flaky. I have a Smashbox kohl liner that's like a sharpener, and I think it's like any other pencil liner. It's not very special actually. I think that it's very overpriced for what it is. And then I got an Urban Decay 24/7 liner in my Ipsy box bag, and then I've used it a lot recently. It's very awesome. It's waterproof. It stays on really well, but I have to sharpen it like every time I use it. It's the only downside, but overall I really like the Urban Decay 24/7. It's very creamy. It's like, I like it. Stays on. I have only tried a couple liquid eyeliners. I tried this Chela one from my Ipsy bag, but it doesn't seem to have lasted very long. I really like the applicator. It's just about the same color as the Milani, but it dries out sometimes when you're trying to use it. It'll like stay moist for a while, but then it'll dry out. So it's a little inconsistent, but it's still usable. I wouldn't purchase it because it was like $20 for one of these also, and I don't use liquid very often. But those are all my eyeliners that I have used at least once or twice. Let me know if you want me to review any of the other products, eyeliners, or try out other eyeliners. That's all.